Hello everyone, welcome to this vlog. Today I'll be discussing as part of this vlog the simple network setup part 2, right? So my name is Satya and I will be telling about the setup that I have or that we have in our homes. So as you see here, there are two screens. To the left is the command shell prompt in the Windows PC, and the right side is the setup diagram that will replicate or will show what is the setup that will look like in your home, right? So I'll put in the description box the video for the previous session where I described different elements on the right side, right? So in this video I'll just describe about the command prompt ipconfig command, right? So let me just highlight only the command prompt, right? So in command prompt, as you see here, there are different IP addresses provided, right? You have to give in the command shell or in the toolbar command.exe. Then the command prompt window will open. There you have to give ipconfig command. Then it will show you what are the IP addresses that you have got, right? So here you will have both IPv6 and IPv4 addresses. Okay, so let me quickly show you or enlarge it so that it is clearly visible to all the people. Okay, so as you see here, I executed ipconfig here, right? So it says Windows IP configuration. Then Ethernet, as I told you, you have two options to connect to the uplink router, right? So in the diagram I showed, I will again share later. The uplink router is your residential router. Residential router you can connect through either Ethernet or through Wi-Fi. So today I am connecting through Wi-Fi. I have not connected any Ethernet adapter, so that's why the media is shown as disconnected. Then the Wi-Fi network, it says IPv6 address and temporary IPv6 address, right? So here I will discuss first about IPv4 address. The IPv4 address provided by the uplink router, residential router, is 192.168.129.14, which is 32-bit long and 4 bytes long, right? 4 into each byte is 8 bits, so 4 into 8, 32 bits will be there in this IP address. So this is a private IP address which will not be reachable from the public network. So it has to be NATed or translated into a public IP before you send a packet to the internet, right? Then subnet mask. Subnet mask defines what is the local area network prefix that you can use. Here the subnet mask is 255.255.254.0, right? That means to say that 2 to the power of 8 into 2, that means to say 2 to the power of 8 is 256 IP addresses. 256 into 2, 512 total IP addresses can be formed as part of this local area network. That means to say that 512 end devices can be connected to this uplink router in the local area network. Okay, then the default gateway is 192.168.128.1, right? So as I mentioned, these are 512 IP addresses. 129 is not 129 in the default gateway. The starting IP address is 192.168.128.1. So 128.1 to 255 or 256, then 129 to 129.1 to 256. That many IP addresses can be connected or used in the local area network. So now let us see what exactly is the IPv6 address. So the IPv6 prefix that is provided is 2A02, A03F, 880C and 3801. This is the prefix provided. So IPv6 address is 128 bit long and 16 bytes will be there, right? So each is an hexadecimal, so that means to say that 2 bytes will be there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 hexadecimal tuples will be there. Each hexadecimal will have 2 bytes, so 8 into 2 16, so 16 into 8 bits is 128 bits is the total length of your IPv6 address. So here there are two IPv6 addresses. One is temporary and other is permanent IPv6 address. One is found by using converting the MAC address into a EUI64 interface ID, right? The other one is randomly formed. Then in IPv6 you will have a separate IP address called as link local IPv6 address. So this link local IPv6 address is only specific or used in that particular local area network or in the link, right? So then what is the default gateway of IPv6 address? That is your router IPv6 link local address that will be provided here. Okay friends, so this is what I wanted to discuss as part of this video. Let me just quickly add the setup diagram. So as seen here, the PC, I am showing the IP addresses on the PC LAN host as indicated on the screen, right? So these IP addresses are obtained from uplink router or residential router. Now I have not talked anything about the ISP router. It's all within your home network that these IP addresses are got. Okay, so now it is how the packet is sent to the internet is taken care by the residential router, nothing to do with the PC. PC just sends a packet with IP addresses provided from the uplink router. Then a router, uplink router NATs it and sends it to the public internet. Okay friends, so this is what I wanted to discuss. Okay, see you in the next video, that is part 3. This is part 2 of simple home network setup. Bye.